know that 2 times 3 is 6. But what is negative 2 times 3 equal to? We're going to see right now. So today we are going to learn multiplication of integers. There are 3 simple rules and you already know one out of them. You know that 2 times 3 is 6. So rule number 1 is when two positive numbers are multiplied, the answer is a positive number. Here 2 is a positive number, 3 is also a positive number. So when 2 and 3 have multiplied, we have got a positive number in the answer, which is 6. Easy peasy. Let's move to rule number 2. Rule number 2 is that if a positive number is multiplied with a negative number, we get a negative number. Or if a negative number is multiplied with a positive number, we get a negative number. So out of the two numbers, if any one number is negative, the answer is a negative number. Let's see some examples. Negative 2 multiplied with 3. Here 2 is a negative number and 3 is a positive number. Since one number is negative, the answer should be negative. So we can write the negative sign first and then we can multiply the two numbers together. So 2 into 3 is 6. So the answer is negative 6. Let's look at another example. 5 times negative 6. Here 5 is a positive number and 6 is a negative number. Since one number out of the two is negative, so it means the answer should be a negative number. So we can write the negative sign first and then we can multiply the two numbers together, 5 into 6. And since we know that 5 into 6 is 30, so the answer is going to be negative 30. Let's look at rule number 3 now. Rule number 3 is if both the numbers being multiplied are negative, the answer is a positive number. It's a common saying in English, two negatives make a positive. So when two negative numbers are multiplied, we get a positive number. For example, negative 2 multiplied with negative 3. Since both the numbers are negative, the answer would be a positive number. So we can write the positive sign and we can multiply the numbers together, 2 into 3, which is 6. So answer is plus 6. We can simply write the answer as 6 and skip the positive sign. Let's look at another example. Negative bracket negative 10. Here the bracket is representing multiplication. So the question basically is negative 1 multiplied with negative 10. Two negatives make a positive, so the answer is going to be positive, and 1 multiplied with 10 gives us 10. So the answer is positive 10, which we can simply write as 10. Let's recap the three rules again. Rule number 1 is if two positive numbers are multiplied, we get a positive number. Rule number 2 is if either of the number is negative, if any one of the number is negative, we get a negative number in the answer. And last rule is if both the numbers are negative, we get a positive number in the answer. I hope the rules are clear to you. Let's have a quick mental math competition. I'll be asking you some questions. Each question carry 1 mark. So let's see how many marks do you get. First question is 2 times negative 6. What do you think it is? The answer is negative 12. If you calculated it correctly, award yourself 1 mark. Question number 2. What is negative 5 into 4? The answer is negative 20. Give yourself 1 mark if you have answered it correctly. Question number 3. Negative 1 into negative 8. The answer is 8. Again, award yourself 1 mark if you have answered this question correctly. Fourth question. -9 into -2. Remember that bracket here means multiplication. So you have to multiply -9 with -2. And the answer would be +18. And the last question now. What is 9 times -2? The answer is -18. So how many marks have you got out of 5? Comment down below. In the next video, we are going to figure out how to divide integers. Stay tuned.